All right, guys, we've got a nice clear satellite picture here, not high res. They have different ones. Those are floater images, so they're a little bit better looking than you see day to day here. I want to point out it's going to be cold. I actually took this computer model from when I last showed it to you and adjusted it down because it seemed too warm to me. 9 in Lewiston, 9 in Augusta, 4 in Rangeley, 5 in Berlin, 8 in Greenville by early tomorrow morning. And you'll see temperatures drop quickly under largely clear skies. Tomorrow, we see more cloud cover when compared to today, especially in the afternoon. Mid-20s along the coast, low 20s inland, teens into the mountains. That will be the theme there. Cold again on Thursday night, if not a little bit colder by Friday morning here. A couple of spots below 0 into the mountains, and along the coastline we're into the teens. We try to get to the low 20s on Friday afternoon, but I think by the time we get to Saturday, we're not even getting into the 20s along the coastline by Saturday afternoon because we start so cold Saturday morning, and the sun isn't really going to be too involved on Saturday either. Not that it really helps that much this time of the year, but this is Saturday at noon, 17, 15, 13, 5 in Rangeley, 4 in Berlin. So I've talked about if you want to get out and enjoy the snow, it'll be there for winter enthusiasts, but it certainly will be cold this weekend. As far as temperature anomalies here, our average high in a place like Portland's 31, I think. So, you know, we're going to be 10 degrees below average kind of in general, and that will continue into the overnight hours too. We actually are missing a storm Friday night, Saturday. You won't even notice it though. It's that far out to sea into our south. And our next storm system doesn't come in until Tuesday night and Wednesday, and that doesn't look like a whole lot. It looks like just a little light mixture maybe of rain and snow on Tuesday night. Until then, you can see it's quiet, and even this just doesn't look like a whole lot until maybe next late in the week, which you can see is trying to be rain there. So we've got this little lobe of cold air. That's just enough to get us chilly on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then we lift it out. Typical of an El Nino pattern to be seeing a couple of cold shots, but not really holding on to them that long. And that's where we're going to be this week, where we go back into the mid-30s by Monday and Tuesday. So no major storms here. After a couple of weeks of you know, really quite busy weather, we're going to simmer down a little bit and just settle into actually chilly stuff. Little subtle differences. I noticed like things that you realize you haven't done this winter so far. For me, it's I've got these LO Bean house shoes that I have not worn yet. And I'm like, okay.
This is the week to
yeah,
bring them out.
yeah.
You've had the house coat all along.
Right,
it's the
right,
shoes that
right. What I wear underneath, we won't talk about here. But yeah, it's just like these little subtle, okay, this is actually
right. We're
more
wearing
like
winter.
midwinter feeling.
All right, Keith. Thank you.